Okay, so next we are going to learn on subtraction of fraction with different denominator. Okay, so for the first example, okay, 7 over 8 minus by 1 over 2 is equal to. So for this question, okay, look at the denominator 8 and 2. So we are going to use multiplication table of 8 and 2, okay, to make sure the denominator is the same. Okay, so how to change the denominator into the same number? Okay, so list down the multiplication table of 8, which is 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 50, 6, 64, 72, 80, and then multiplication of 2. Okay, so list down until the end. So let's look at this two multiplication table. Okay, which number is a common number that both of the multiplication table has, which is 8. So this fraction is already using the denominator of 8, so we don't have to change. So 2 times what equal to 8. So 2 times 4. So when you multiply the denominator with 4, multiply the numerator with 4 also. Okay, so 7 minus by 4 is equal to 3 over 8. Okay, so let's look at the next question. Okay, can we proceed? Do you remember on how to change the denominator like before when we do addition? Okay, please recall that one. Okay, so let's change to second question for the subtraction with different denominator. Okay, so the question is 4 3 over 4 minus by 1 over 2. Okay, so for this question, it involves mixed number and proper fraction. Okay, wait. Okay, you can see clearly. Okay, so for this question, first step, you have to change the mixed number into improper fraction. So 4 times 4 plus 3 over 4, yes, minus by 1 over 2. So it will be 19 over 4 minus by 1 over 2. Okay, so we're going to look at multiplication table of 4 and 2. So you may list down the multiplication table of 4. Okay, multiplication table of 4. So make sure you have to remember the multiplication table. Okay, and the other one is multiplication table of 2. Okay, and then you have to find out which number that has in both multiplication table. Nombor yang ada pada kedua-dua CV. Tengok. Okay, so let's look. So 4, find the smallest common number. So 19 over 4, you don't have to multiply because it already in the new denominator of 4. So you just time by 2 for the digit 1 and 2. So 19 minus by 2 is equal to 17 over 4, and this answer is in improper fraction. So you have to change it into mixed number by doing division. Okay, so how to write? Okay, how to write this one? 4 1 over 4. Okay, this is the final answer. Okay, so okay, let me clear this first, and then we are going to proceed with the next question. Okay, we will continue the same step. Okay, but for this type of question, okay, mixed number, which is 4 7 over 8 minus by a mixed number 2 2 over 3. So how are we going to do this question? Okay, mixed number minus by a mixed number. Okay, so you may choose to change this mixed number into improper fraction. Okay, every time you see a mixed number, you can just try to convert it into improper fraction. Okay, improper fraction, multiplication and addition. Okay, make sure you write the correct number. Okay, 39 over 8 minus by 8 over 3. So we're going to look at the multiplication table of 8 and 3. Okay, so you list down the multiplication table of 8 and 3 and find the common number. Okay, pilih nombor yang sama and the smallest number. Nombor yang sama dan paling kecil. Okay, so you list down multiplication table of 8, all of it, and the multiplication table of 3. So list down until the end, and you find out what is the number that has both in this multiplication table and the smallest one. Okay, so let's look. What is the number? Yes, 24 and 24. So we are going to use 24. 8 times what? You get 24. Okay, 24. So you count 3 times 3. 3 times 8 is equal to 24. So 8 times 8 also. Okay, so 39 times 3 is equal to 117. 8 times 8 equal to 64. And then you just do subtraction. Okay, 117 minus by 64 is equal to 53 over 24. This one is an improper fraction. Change it into mixed number by division. Okay, 48. Okay, you may use borrow. Okay, you have to borrow from the next digit. How to write 2 5 over 24. This is the final answer. Okay, or I'm going to show you another method of doing this. Okay, which is, okay, you may choose to subtract the whole number first. 4 times 2 equal to 2, and then write down the fraction, and then like usual change the mixed number into improper fraction. Okay, times 8 over 8 minus by 2 over 3. Okay, (23 over 8 minus by 2 over 8 and 2 over 3). Okay, look at the multiplication table and you got to find 24. Okay, the next step is the same like before. It's just that the first step is different, but you may choose which method that you understand more, okay, that will be good. You will get the same answer, don't worry. Okay, the answer is in improper, so you have to change it into a mixed number by doing division. Okay, don't forget to change the answer in mixed number. Okay, you still get the same answer, 4, 5 over 24. Okay, so settle for this one. You're going to move to the next question. Okay, for fraction, don't worry, you just have to know the step, follow the step, and you will get the answer, believe me. Okay, so the next example that you're going to do, that we are going to explain and discuss together is, okay, 4 7 over 8 minus by 1 over 2 minus by 2 2 over 3. Okay, there are mixed number, proper fraction, and mixed number. So what to do? First step, change the mixed number into improper fraction. Okay, 8 times 4 plus 7 over 8 minus by 1 over 2 minus by 3 times 2 plus 2 over 3. Okay, and then you just find the number. Okay, 39 over 8 minus by 1 over 2 minus by 8 over 3. So there is a 3 fraction, right? 3 different denominators. So you have to look at 3 multiplication table, 8, 2, and 3. So list down the multiplication table of 8. Okay, all over down until the last digit for multiplication table of 8, and then continue for the multiplication table of 2, and then continue to the multiplication table of 3. Okay, so that's why I ask you to remember the multiplication table, so you don't have to write down like this. Okay, so next multiplication table, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, and 24. And then the multiplication table of 3, all down to the last digit. Okay, so remember, when you have a free time, please remember the multiplication table so you can see clearly. So how to find the denominator? Choose the same number that has in the 3 multiplication table, which is 24. Okay, the smallest one is 24. So 8 times 3 equal to 24. 2 times 12 is equal to 24. 3 times 8 is equal to 24. So when you times 3 for the denominator, you have to times 3 for the numerator. Must time with the same multiplication table. Okay, so 117 over 24 minus 12 over 24 minus 64 over 24. Okay, when the denominator is the same, okay, you just subtract the numerator. 117 minus by 12 minus by 64, and the final answer is 41 over 24, but the answer is in improper fraction. I want the answer in mixed numbers, so you have to do division. Okay, division minus, borrow from the next digit. 11 minus by 4 is equal to 7. 3 minus by 2 is equal to 1. So you write down the mixed number, which is 117 over 24. That is the final answer. Okay. Okay, do you understand or not? Okay, let's look on what you did and we discuss together. Okay, are we done? Do you need another example or not? Or do you understand now? Okay, if there's any question, you may leave it in the comment or you can contact me. Okay, you may contact me on WhatsApp. Okay, so the last question. Okay, whole number minus by a mixed number minus by a proper fraction. So you may change the whole number into a mixed number and then you write down all the question again. Okay, you may choose to 6/6 or 9/9. Okay, based on any denominator that you want. Okay, so for this one, you minus the whole number with the same denominator first and then you minus by the proper fraction. This is the first method. Okay, I'm showing you the first method. So change the mixed number into improper fraction by multiplication and addition, and then 8 minus 9, and you will get 7/6 minus by 8/9. Okay, so the multiplication table that we need is 6 and 9. Okay, you may list down. Okay, you may list down, but I already have it in my mind. So the number that we are going to use is 18. Okay, so minus 5/18. Or, okay, the second method that we can use is you change this mixed number into improper fraction. Okay, so 6 times 9 plus 6 is equal to 60/6 minus by 6 times 8 plus 5 is equal to 53/6 minus by 8/9. Okay, so you subtract the same denominator first. Okay, which is 7/6. Okay, 7/6 minus by 8/9. So you do the same method, same step, which is changing the denominator into the same number, which is 18. Okay, and then do the subtraction, and that's all. Okay, and you will get the same question. You will get the same answer like the first method. Okay, thank you.